Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we've had a contest posted in the content creator chat. You might have seen some other creators posting about it, but damn, I thought last minute, I'm getting myself in the mix. I've been so sidetracked by my free-to-play account, I almost forgot to do the video. So what's going on? We've got the Shieldmaidens challenge. Basically, we have to form a team of female raid champions and take on Fire Knight 25. The only person who has to be in the team is this young lady behind me, this lovely young lass, Ronda Rousey. As long as we've got Ronda in the squad, then we're fine. And it has to be all-female squad. We're not allowed to run dupes, but we are allowed to just kind of run whatever gear we want. I'm not allowed to do this on the test server, which means it's literally like my own silver cost, my own kind of changing stuff around. And yeah, I guess let's see how we get on. So what's going to happen from here? Basically, Raid are going to take all of the content creator submissions in. They're going to be picking out the top winners. I don't know if I'm going to be in that kind of mix, honestly, because there's some massive brains, also some absolute giant accounts that I'm going to be going up against. But I hope to give myself at least a good showing. That's what I'm after. So first place will get, basically be able to give you guys 500 gems, a void shard, and an epic tome. To 5 winners, and another 5 winners of 500 gems, ancient shards, and epic tomes. And then there's a second and a third where the prizes kind of drop off a bit. There's even a consolation prize here. 3 winners will be able to get 300 gems. So I'm going to try my best, try and get you guys some rewards to be given away. But yeah, let's see how we get on. So let's think about the problem then. We've got to try and beat Fire Knight. Fire Knight, we need multi-hitters. Well, Ronda's given us a bunch of that, so that's going to help us break through the shield. But for Fire Knight 25, you really need to keep turn meter down. We've also got the problem of getting through waves. Okay, so there's a champion which springs to mind, would you believe, that's going to help me get through waves. She's the best wave clearer in the land, Seer. She can only do that once, though, so we need a way of getting that to happen twice. So I'm going to be bringing in a Renegade as my second champion. You know what? Some of these, I was just thinking to myself, hold on. Is Renegade female? Is she wearing high heels? Yes. She's got high heels on. We're all good. So Renegade and Seer basically form the ability to kill the 2 sets of waves. Renegade also, by the way, for Fire Knight, brings an A2, which gives a decreased speed if we land it. So it's a triple hitter. If I can get it so that Renegade breaks the shield, then we will apply decreased speed straight away. This is actually a strategy I use in my main team, or I have done for a long time. So Renegade actually, for me, better than Kaimar for Fire Knight stuff. And this is why she is an endgame rare. Renegade I've actually built out in a shield set here because it's another buff for Seer to rip off. And that's how Seer does all of her damage. I'll go through the stats in a sec. I've got to bring in Ronda. Now, Ronda is good for Fire Knight, yeah? She's got a triple hitter A1. She's got a triple hitter A2 as well. And she's got a double hitter A3, right? So all of her skills do additional hits. One of the best things about her, though, is this ability to now and then join the fight when one of your team hits. So she's got another chance to come in with this A1, wailing in with a triple hitter. The only thing I don't like about Ronda is she doesn't bring any debuffs for this fight. If she bought herself a decreased speed, decreased defense, decreased attack, I don't know, some other useful debuff, then I think she would be top tier. There's an argument to say, you know, you could put her in something like Toxic Set, but you don't really want the Fire Knight to ever take a turn, so that's not going to benefit us. He would only take poison damage if he takes turns. I don't want him to do that. Okay, and I really would have loved a blessing on my Ronda to get that extra bit of damage. Either something like, I could have even taken Intimidating Presence to improve my aura. I've got an attack aura here. I could have taken something like Soul Reap to try and get a last minute kind of nuke on the boss if I was hitting him at the right time. But we also could have taken things like Cruelty, reducing the defense of the boss. She hits a lot. She's going to stack that up really quick. Or just Phantom Touch, which has got a chance to break another layer of shield when she hits. There's actually quite a few blessings that I could have taken, but I didn't get lucky. I didn't manage to land myself a Ronda blessing. So we've got Ronda, Seer, Renegade. I'm also bringing in Lydia. Lydia is just a great champion for Fire Knight, especially if you're using a Seer team. She's got the AoE decrease defense and weaken. So she's weakening all the waves, but she's also giving your whole team buffs, which Seer can rip off, and therefore you kill all of the waves. She's also got an A3, which is a double hitter. I don't really care about the debuffs here. I just care about the fact that she's going to break 2 layers of shield. Now, I've put Soul Reap on her. I normally don't run her with Soul Reap, by the way. It's literally just for this challenge. There's just a chance. She is a 3-star blessing for me. There's a chance that she hits when this boss has got 8% health left. I literally just take the boss down if I do that. So it's a long shot, but I figured it's probably better than the other options I had available. Brimstone, as I say, is kind of pointless here. So, yeah. Lydia coming in with Soul Reap. And then for my last spot, I'm very lucky to have Madame Sexy, probably my new favourite champ in the game, Acrisia. And Acrisia is just bonkers anywhere in the game. But specifically for Fire Knight, she's got this A3, which if I time it right, and I have to do the setup to make this work, she has got a 100% chance on a double hitter of stealing turn meter. So not only is she taking the turn meter away from the Fire Knight, she's getting her turns back quicker as well. And it can't be resisted, so I don't need a load of accuracy in her build. She's also got another double hitter here as well, which will help me on the waves, but also the boss. And I've put Phantom Touch on her. I've only got a 1-star, so it's a random chance to land. But I've got Phantom Touch on her, which again will help me with a bit of damage and with a chance to break layers of shield. Let's go through all of the builds in detail then. So let's start with the build then for Acrisia. In fact, I just tweaked some builds before I'm doing these runs because I realized using Acrisia's aura, which gives me 19% more crit, I didn't want to change all my builds. There's stuff like my Seer build, I use it in a ton of places, but there's some certain builds like Acrisia's here that I could improve. So we've gone 283 speed, 86% crit rate, 328 crit damage. She's going to be slapping. She has got Phantom Touch for a blessing. That might help me with the Fire Knight shield for a layer. Plus it just does damage anyway. And we've got War Master as the main mastery. We've got ourselves Lydia. Again, War Master as the main mastery. I potentially should change this build so that we get Evil Eye as just an extra layer of protection against this Fire Knight taking a turn, because that's the risk. But I haven't changed her build at all. She's just in a normal build. For me, this is like a Doom Tower type build. I've then got Ronda. Ronda has got Giant Slayer as her main mastery. We do have Evil Eye in here. That's the only reason I've taken the support tree, is to try and get that Evil Eye away. Got Savage with crit damage gear. She basically needs to be the second slowest in my team, apart from Renegade, who needs to be slowest. Renegade has to go last to eventually break the shield. So 186 speed, 65% crit rate. You're probably like, what the hell? We've got Acrisia's aura, and we've also got the fact that we're positive affinity to this Fire Knight boss. I should have 1% more, but I'm risking it. I'm on the edge. We've then got Seer. She's just in my normal Seer build. A couple hundred speed, 100% crit rate, 315 crit damage. This build I use elsewhere, so I've not changed it up. And then my Renegade build, again, both actually Seer. This is an interesting one. Seer at the moment has got flawless execution. For this particular fight, I can change it to War Master because I've got more buffs to rip off than I'm used to. Normally, I run her alongside Ghostborn, and I need that flawless execution damage. But against this fight, I think we just go with War Master and get the extra damage away. This really... Okay. She does have Crushing Rend. I've got a level 3 Crushing Rend. If I had level 5, it makes a significant difference. But at 3, it's still solid. And yeah, we've got now 295 crit damage because we changed the mastery up. But things like War Master, Giant Slayer, they're really important for boss damage. And then we've got Renegade in a shield set. This is so that we've got another buff to rip off on my whole team. She's the slowest in the team at 183. We've still got her built to do damage, but she won't do a lot. She does have War Master as well. So that should be that. I'll show you the way I've set up the team here. And we have to do 3 runs back to back. So once we're locked in like I am now, that's it. We're going for it. Now I've got a team setup. Acrizia holding the A2 and the A3 right until the boss. So the A2 is basically to help us break layers of shield. The A3 is to steal the turn meter away and keep my team in the game. Lydia, basically A2 whenever you can. When we get to the boss, we open with the A3, which is a double hitter. And then we do the A2 again whenever we can. See it, we're just going to Karma Burn when it's available. For the second wave, we do have to do the clan banner first, because Renegade goes after that, resets their abilities, and then we use Karma Burn after that. And Karma Burn whenever we can on the boss. Ronda is basically holding the A2 for the boss fight. Otherwise, do what you like, Ronda. And Renegade, we hold the A2 and the A3 at the start. We then say reset abilities on the second wave. And hopefully, for the boss, we lay decreased speed with our first ability. That's the plan. Now, we've got to do 3 runs back to back and just hope that we get a good time. I've had a good time, but there is some RNG stuff going on here. So Lydia's A2 could not land decreased defense in places. I don't know why we didn't kill that dude. That's worrying. Have I reduced some damage? Oh, I changed the mastery on C. That's interesting. So actually, we didn't quite have enough damage after that change. Okay, that's fine though. We're still pretty quick. Ronda getting involved is really good for the boss, but it's not good for the waves. It slows us up. 26, 27 seconds onto the boss. Not bad. Double hit. Double hit. See a little pop. Triple hit from Ronda. Break the shield and decrease speed. Everything's working so far. Decreased turn meters coming in from our Acrizia. We've got to wait until Seer now puts the decreased defense on. We might get it from Acrizia though. We did. We're getting the A1 decreased turn meters going off. Keeping this boss's turn meter down. Now we're looking for the big Acrizia hits. Here comes our speed and our damage. There's a double smack. Seer removes buffs, double smack. Acrizia, finish the job if you wouldn't mind. Finish the job! 109, we'll take it. That's quick. That's good. Okay, we've got one good one in the bag. Pleased with that. Going in for round 2. As I say, it's like no editing allowed at this point. It's just watch and hope. Interesting about that little bit of damage short, but I actually don't mind it. Don't mind it. It's only like less than half a second recovery time. Ronda not getting involved through the waves would speed this up for me. And she's not so far. That's good. See, rip it off. Get on there. 24. That's quick. Come on. Come on. For the Shieldmaidens. Let's go. Taking down the shield. It's looking... Actually, the shield's got less layers. We've taken some Phantom Touch procs there to do that. Decreased speed is on. Here comes the Slammer. Laying in some nukes. Ronda's getting involved this time. Acrizia's going again. She's like, I want a bit more of that Fire Knight chops. That definitely feels like a slower run, though. Don't know why it's slower. Everything else has gone well. Here comes the smacks. Come on. Get back to Acrizia as quick as we can, please. So we're slower than the first run by quite a way. Here comes the double slam. Not going to be enough this time, Acrizia. Still quite quick, though, honestly. 120 odd. See it. Rip it off, will ya? Rip off the Band-Aid. Oh, she's not even getting another go. 121 that time. So I think, was it 107 or 109? Can't remember. Whatever the first run was is my best. This is my last one of my 3. By the way, if you guys want to get involved, you can. Just for funsies. Chosen's kind of made this little rules kind of calc thing here. So choose the champions from your roster. Has to contain female champions only, no dupes. Ronda has to be in the team. Factions of the champions doesn't matter. You pick your own strategies, pick your team. Basically, the fastest to beat Fire Knight 25 is the winner. And yeah, I guess maybe post in my Discord some of the teams that you do and the speeds that you do. That'd be really cool to see. But yeah, basically, Raid are going to be announcing the winners on the 17th. Once they've kind of looked through everyone's videos. I guess we'll know the answer before that. How much quicker can they get than my team, the 107? I'm not sure, really. This one's not looking as quick again. I think I started too well. We've got everything's landing, though. Everything's working really well. And honestly, it's not much different to my normal team. Ronda is a great Fire Knight champion for most people, but she doesn't necessarily speed up a run like this because her animation's just a little slow. Comes the big slam. It's going to be around a 120 again. So the first run for me is the winner. Good luck if you get involved. I love that Raid have decided to do this type of event. This is different. It's more fun. And did we pick a bit of loot up along the way? No, we did not. I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.